Hello guys, welcome back to another video, another progress video for RuneScape, old school RuneScape that is, and it's number 23, and yeah, just starting off by me getting 81 woodcutting. Then we've got a bit of live commentary for the first time. Okay, I don't usually do too much live commentary, but got 3 clue scrolls here that we got from woodcutting, just at the woodcutting guild, from those nests. So we'll start with the easy one, moving on to the medium one, yeah. And finally, the hard one. Well, all pretty average. They're not too much to say from them. But yeah, they were from woodcutting, and yeah, I was quite surprised at. I think I was only woodcutting for about an hour, and yeah, I've got 3 nests. So yeah, we'll take it. So yeah, that's going to be all for the live commentary. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, you decide. So yeah, this is pretty much what I've been up to on the game the last couple of weeks since my last progress video, and it's pretty much just been the same. Lots of hard clue scrolls to talk about in this one, and not very many good ones, sadly. But it's been all Slayer. It's one of the goals I set at the start of the year to get 85, I think, by the end. But I'm definitely going to get that the way I'm going at the moment. I'm going to aim to do, I think, probably 15 to 20 tasks per video. So I'll just show all the clues I get and the loot. And then at the end of the video, I'll sell the drop sab and all the stuff I've got and see what I get from that. But yeah, Slayer, as I said before, it's not really something that I enjoy that much. It's just, well, you know, most tasks can be AFK'd quite easily, and you can just do other things in the background. And I find Slayer does go up, or you increase XP very slowly. Well, you would do, because it's only like 100 or so per kill, and kills can take quite a long time sometimes. But yeah, the hard clue scrolls is probably the main attraction of it, and yeah, 61k from that one. And yeah, most monsters you get assigned do drop hard clues. There's the odd ones that don't, like fire giants, but then they're good anyway. And another hard clue, and a bit better that time, 130k. And here's me getting 95 hit points. Hit points, not, I didn't realise I was that close to 99. Of course, I still got quite a few million XP left, but I didn't realise how close I was actually getting. I'm doing sort of a bit of melee, bit of range with my Slayer. 99 strength, hopefully I'll have by the end of July. I'm not sure whether I'm going to whip my way to that or just go for it straight away. And as for range, well, I think I'm fairly happy with 90, and probably won't be training that as much once I've got it. But yeah, Dust Devil is always one of my favourite tasks, and the loot from these is pretty insane, and you can kill them relatively quickly as well. And if you get the right drops, can do them in the same trip. I mean, yeah, I managed to kill all of these in one trip, and wow. Yeah, Black Demons, another one of them tasks, very AFKable, very good XP, and yeah, the prayer potions aren't a problem for me, and they do drop hard clues. And yep, that was probably the best of the lot, actually, 156k, a couple of decent items, and yeah, pretty average that one, 83k. And yeah, 52k, very relatively poor, but then again, you got a rare item, so you can't always complain too much about that. But yeah, my Slayer points as well, I didn't realise how many of them I was racking up, although I do need to probably spend some on some of the decent things you can get, because at the moment I'm just using them to block or cancel tasks. I'm not too sure whether I should change Slayer Masters either, because I know there's Duradel or Duradel, depends which country you're from. I'd kind of say both. But I'm pretty happy with Steve at the moment, or Neve if you haven't completed Monkey Madness 2. Oh crap, a wasp just flew into my room. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. I just shat myself briefly. I'll keep that in the video. Yeah, spiritual creatures, not my favourite task, and it's not that bad, but it's just quite an awkward one, I think. Well, I don't know, I'm just quite fussy over it. Yes, Fossil Island Wyverns, yeah, pretty easy. Yeah, Bloodveld again. So yeah, sorry if this isn't that exciting, but yeah, this is literally all I've been doing on RuneScape since I finished my exams, making up for a lot of lost time, because I think I played 11 hours the other day, and I didn't play that much, probably in April, May and June combined, so that probably tells a story, to be honest. Yeah, 82 Slayer and a hard clue here from Aberrant Spectres. And the only reason I want to get 85 is just it looks good, and it's Abyssal Demons as well, so there's always going to be a chance of a whip. Decent-ish hard clue there. Nada Teleport. And yeah, Abbey Spec's probably one of my favourite tasks. Lots of Raynars, and yeah, just kill them very quickly, and they're AFKable. Got some Necreel for the first time. I didn't know anything about these at all, but they were very straightforward. Again, But then again, Slayer is pretty straightforward, as I'm not doing anything difficult, not doing any bosses or anything. As I basically, I'm not a PvM. You've probably found that out over the years you've watched my YouTube channel. That I can skill, I can mine, but I can't kill bosses to save my life. Well, apart from this, unless it's an easy boss like the Giant Mole or the King Black Dragon. And yeah, 89 attack and 89 defense at the same time there, as I'm whipping my way. So I think I got 98 strength just recently. That will be in the progress video coming up. I probably might just do the whip on what's called shared XP all the way to 99. That might get me to 92 attack and 92 defense, I think, which would look pretty good. And yeah, that's one of the worst heart clues of the lot, and that one was pretty bad too. But yeah, I was really surprised because I didn't really have any real standout heart clues, none over 200k, I don't think, which is usually quite surprising. But I'll be honest, I've rode my luck in the past. With medium clues, I got wizard boots and ranger boots within 4 clues, and then I got some ranger boots in February as well, and it was ridiculous. So yeah, arguably I've had my good luck. Yeah, Black Dragons, I wish I'd kind of done KVD, but I think I was just in that kind of mood to just get it done and get as many tasks as possible. So yeah, we're going to go all the way to 200 tasks, and then you'll see that I did a bit of skilling towards the end of the video. Well, I think that's what I did anyway. Yeah, Blue Dragons, one of them tasks that are ranged, but it does take quite a while, but you can do other things while you watch it, so it's pretty much perfect. Yeah, apologies for the slight resolution fault here, but yeah, it was just 77 crafting while I was making some games next, and dueling rings, decent achievement, but crafting I don't really care about, to be honest. Another task, and Greater Demons. Yep, decent. That's pretty much what I'm going to say to all now. Another hard clue, 84k. Okay, I guess I think probably average hard clues, yeah, between sort of 80 and 100k, and then anything above is decent, and anything below is relatively poor. Yeah, another average one, 84k. Maybe one day I will get third age, but I don't think I'm going to get that lucky. Yeah, just a Kurasks task here. Surprised to get the loot is from those as well. I think I will probably do 1,000 of them at some time. Yep, another average hard clue. And yeah, trolls are very, I don't know, Brexit task. No, I can't really say that, can I? But yeah, pretty quick to do. Good XP. Yes, 199 tasks, and our 200th task was to be Dagonoths. And I'd love to do Dagonoth Kings and try them, but I don't really have any confidence to do that, although I might as well do something in all this spare time I've now got. Yeah, pretty much laughing at life at the moment, but I wasn't 2 months ago, that's for sure. But yes, that was the 200th task, and 300 points you get from that. That's massive. I must get quite a few for 500 tasks, must be quite good. And then, yeah, decent medium clue as well, a rare item from that. And here was the point in the video where I sold pretty much all the drops I'd got or I'd accumulated from hard clues and from just monsters in general during that time. I think this is probably about 170 to 200 in terms of my tasks. So yeah, 30 tasks worth of loot, in other words, and it was pretty tasty. 3.5 mil, not much to some people, but a lot to peasants like me. And yeah, add that to the cash stack, and that gave us 41 mil. Decent. I do need to spend my money, I understand that, because I think at the moment I've got 43 mil, and yeah, I could just need to do something with it and buy some decent gear, because it's no point it's sitting there. Just move on, doing a little bit of cooking just to get myself to 86. Saw I was relatively close, and also some more food for Slayer, as you do go through quite a lot. So, and yeah, a bit of fishing in the background as well, 82 for that. So that's pretty much the progress that has been made over the last 2 weeks. Like I said, it's mainly Slayer at the moment. It's not that exciting. Hopefully, after I've got most of my Slayer stuff done, I can do some bossing and try some new bosses maybe, and I just give the content a bit more of a bit of innovation. But yeah, it's not too exciting, but it's the hard graft at the moment. As for RuneScape, I'm doing, as I said, progress video. The next one's actually nearly ready, so hopefully I can get that one out next week. But yeah, the progress is steady at the moment. I'm playing the game a lot more than I thought it would. Which is good, and I'm enjoying it, which is the main thing. Is I play this game for enjoyment, not for, yeah. Well, to be fair, I don't know. You can't really say that because I got 99 mining and that wasn't fun. But it's just, it's what I say. Enjoy the ride. You just have to do it. But yeah, anyway guys, I hope it's all going well for you. Hopefully I will try to sort of change up the content a bit, maybe get a few loot from 1000 videos out, or maybe another mining guide out in the future. But I'm just focusing on the pretty boring aspects of RuneScape at the moment, just trying to get my account back on track, as I didn't really play at all between April and June. But it's a sacrifice you got to make. Education and that does mean a lot to me, but this game does mean a lot to me too. I mean, I could get emotional talking about it. I mean, I've played it for 11 years now, or 12 years nearly, and I've loved it every step of the way. Been there through the good times of the game, and been there through the very bad times of the game. Briefly gave up on it once, but I'm telling a story right now. Anyway, I'll leave you to whatever you got to do today, and I will see you in the next video.